Did you know that Santo Domingo was one of the oldest cities in the New World?
Stay tuned. Baby, tú lo dices, duérmete.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jerry.
And Sheila.
And this is my wife, Sheila. And today we're going to be talking to y'all about Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, as well as Santo Domingo, Este.
Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, you! Yes! Yes! You too!
We're going to talk to you guys about some of the differences between Santo Domingo and other cities within Dominican Republic. As you guys already know, we live in Santo Domingo Este, which is roughly about 45 minutes away from the capital,
Distrito Nacional.
Distrito Nacional, and that depends on traffic. If it's during rush hour, it's gonna be a lot more time trying to get there and back. So we're not really within the hustle and bustle like some people, and some people might like the hustle and bustle, and some people might like the more laid back type of environment. What we say is to each its own, but today we're gonna talk about the comparisons between the two cities because, like I said, we live in one area and we know other people that live in the other area. It's up to you to figure out which one is best for you if you decide to come and live here in Santo Domingo. All right, first we're going to talk to you about the decision to even make that move to live in Dominican Republic. Now we understand that move might be a little challenging and it might be a little scary for some people, especially if you don't have your ducks in a row. We've already made other videos about that, but we want to go ahead and give you a little brief overview of some of the challenges that you might face, whether it be language barrier, not able to speak Spanish, whether it be missing family or things like that, or not having enough money to live your everyday life if you don't have a job here, if you don't have steady income. Those are some of the challenges that you might face before you even decide to live in Santo Domingo. So with that being said, now we're going to talk about Santo Domingo in general and why when you come to live here, what would be more advantageous for you, whether it would be living in the hustle and bustle, whether you want to be around all the traffic, the people, everything in between, or do you want more of a slower lifestyle? We'll give you a couple examples. My wife gonna share a few examples with you of some of the pros and the cons outside of the Distrito Nacional.
Cuando nosotros vamos al Distrito, señora Nacional, nosotros nos quedamos encantados porque es muy lindo, es indiscutible, es muy bonito, no hay mucha basura en la calle, o sea, es muy nice vivir. Pero el tráfico es sumamente horrible, o sea, sumamente congestionado. No hay una hora, señores, que ustedes puedan ir al distrito y ustedes pueden decir, estoy tranquilo, a menos que usted no vaya de madrugada. Digo yo, no sé, porque yo no ando de madrugada por esa zona. Pero lo que tiene el distrito bueno es que ustedes pueden encontrar muchas cosas buenas. Y hay mucho mall, que es lo que nosotros hablamos, muchísimo mall de toda clase, muchísimo a los que les gustan sus nightlife pueden encontrarlo, de todo. O sea, ahí no hay perdedera de nada. Usted tiene todo, restaurantes de buena calidad, de todo lo que usted quiera. Señor, el distrito tiene todo porque es la ciudad, por eso lo tiene todo allá. Nosotros que vivimos en Santo Domingo Este, señores, en mi tiempo antes, yo sentía un poco, no de envidia, sino que yo me sentía como, cónchale, yo tengo que ir a comerme un McDonald's, un Wendy, un Burger King. Bueno, un Burger King no, un McDonald's, un Wendy. Señores, tengo que ir, cruzar para yo hacer eso, para comerme eso, porque aquí no había de nada. Era muy malo. De hecho, el McDonald's estaba frente a Utesa, que en la Máximo Gómez, y ahí uno tenía que ir, señores. Es muy malo, porque en realidad, cónchale, esas son cosas que tenía que haber aquí desde un principio, pero no lo había. Sí teníamos el primer mall, que era lo que estábamos hablando, que era el mall grande, señores, que se fundó en el 2002, que es Megacentro. Megacentro fue un boom para Santo Domingo ese. Desde que vino ese centro comercial, señores, los de allá venían para acá a visitar nuestro mall. Ya ustedes se pueden imaginar.
All right, everybody. Y'all know what time it is. Don't hit that like button. Don't hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Just talk to my wife. We're going to go ahead and retire that right there. We love doing it, but we don't want it to get too old, too stale or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and retire it. We love doing it. We have fun doing it, but sometimes some great things need to come to an end. And I think that might be one of them. So if y'all want to keep watching, y'all can go back and look at the other videos. We still got them on there. Now, on the flip side of that, when you're in Santo Domingo, in the distrito, you have malls as well. You have Agora Mall.
Agora Mall sí que es
Agora
muy
Mall.
grande.
We've
Tiene
done
de
a video
todo.
on that. Some of these malls are amazing. And for me, when I first came here, my first experience with just Dominican Republic, I didn't think that they had malls like they have. We also did another one on San Bill. These malls they're like beautiful, just regular malls that you would see in the United States. And it was like, wow, why does everybody kind of try to talk down on Dominican Republic when they don't even understand what's here? I've never been the one to talk down on anything to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, I'm not, when I seen it and I started seeing how all the different things they had to offer, another example that I had where I was like shocked, the cars. They got nice cars here. It's like, wow, even they have American cars. What I'm trying to say is that all these different things that people don't understand about it's here. A PF Chang is here. That's a restaurant. We've eaten there. We had it to go when my mother was here. And I'm telling y'all, it's just a whole lot of different things that you, in your mind, you think, oh, they don't have that here. But they do. That they do. Now, another thing we're going to start talking about, and like I said, we're going to try to focus a little bit more on Santo Domingo Este because that's where we live. So what we're going to talk about is some of the pros of living in Santo Domingo Este. And I'm going to let my wife start it off. Well, I'll give one example, and then I'll let her keep rolling with it. And I'm going to start off by saying Santo Domingo Este is close to the airport. That's one pro.
Algo también bueno, señores, que nosotros tenemos aquí, ya le dije lo malo ahorita, lo bueno es que tenemos lo que es Prisma, señores. Prisma es similar a San Claude, que ustedes saben, con su membresía, usted va y compra su cosa y le sale más, no le sale más económica, le sale por cantidad, porque es por faldo que venden y cosas así.
What we didn't know, we don't do the nightlife thing, but Santo Domingo Este has the mixer, from what we heard. I don't know about it, never been there, but I've heard that that's a nice little attraction that people like to go to. I don't know what they do in there. And it's probably a nice little area for people that are single that would love to let their hair down, you know, and have a little fun. Maybe do whatever they do. Do they dance in there, baby?
Bueno, cuando yo tenía la compañía, yo le vendía a ellos productos de limpieza. Y ellos tienen piscina, pool.
A pool? Mm-hmm.
Ajá, piscina. Y van las mujeres bien sexy, les sirven tragos, se bañan en la piscina. O sea, tienen diferentes tipos de actividades. Ya para hombres solteros, no con esposa, pueden visitar a Este. Es el antiguo, ese tenía otro nombre antes, pero no recuerdo ahora.
It's okay. We also have España.
En la Avenida España.
One more time, baby.
Y en la Avenida España está Mixer.
Right. In that area, it's off the water. A lot of people go to that area, hang out, drink. They bring their coolers. They sit in their lawn chairs. You can rent out chairs. You can rent out bicycles. You can rent out a lot of different things in that area, and then you can drink your beer, your cerveza, your whatever you want to drink, and just have fun. They got music playing. They got people with the carts selling food, and it's inexpensive. So a lot of people like to do that here. So they go there mostly on the weekends, but they'll go every day of the week. But if you want to see a whole lot of people, you go down there on the fin de semana, the Saturday night, the Friday night, and you're gonna see a lot of people.
Pero también es un sitio familiar, o sea, usted puede ir con su familia, con su muchachito y pasarla sumamente bien, porque como le dice mi esposa, es un sitio como hay muchos bancos que tú te puedes sentar y eso, y tú la pasas bien, ahí no hay problema de nada. No lo van a atracar a usted, no le van a quitar su cosa, no. Es un sitio que usted la puede pasar sumamente bien en familia también.
And another pro to living in San Domingo Este is the beach, the La Playa. We are roughly about 25 to 30 minutes away from Boca Chica, right? And what's the other beaches that are close to us?
Guayacane, Juan Dolio, Playa Caribe, que no visitan mucho, pero muchas personas tienen conocimiento. Y señores, lo mejor de todo también es algo, baby. Que el que va para Punta Cana, señores, nosotros estamos más cerca.
Yeah, we're closer to Punta Cana.
Por eso llegamos más rápido, dígame.
Yeah, we get there in about
Ese
2.5 hours, I think, 2 hours, 15 minutes, depending on traffic. And we get there fast. So yes, that's another plus. And we not gonna lie to you, we love going to Punta Cana.
Sí, muchísimo.
We haven't gone a lot recently, but you know my wife's pregnant and everything, so we try not to do a whole lot of different things like we used to. Try to save a little bit more money and whatnot because of little Nino, he coming.
El hombre.
Yeah, and had a question somebody asked today.
Speak up! It's my baby, boss. He's lying. I'm the father of that baby, boss. Boss, I'm that baby's daddy. Any fool can see that baby belongs to me. I'm the pappy.
And our subscribers, hey, when the baby due? When y'all gonna have to bring the baby on in? And that's gonna be in December, y'all. So
Si Dios lo permite.
Dios lo permite. And we can't wait to share our bundle of joy with y'all. But that's just another added side note that we wanted to add to that. So yeah, we'll get to these different places and we'll do videos and whatnot. But right now, we're gonna just focus on trying to give y'all information about different cities within this country. And what better way to go ahead and talk about the city that we live in, which is Santo Domingo Este.
No, y si Dios lo permite, señores, le vamos a hacer un video con el bebé en Punta Cana. Eso es mi plan. Go, baby.
Okay, hey, do you? I don't know nobody that loves Punta Cana more than my wife. I'm telling you, she
Baby, you too.
loves Punta Cana.
serio?
All right, let's go ahead and tell them some of the cons.
Por lo menos lo que pasa es que aquí hay diferentes áreas, como también hay en el distrito. Hay áreas malas y áreas buenas. Por lo menos en la área que yo, gracias a Dios, siempre he vivido, ha sido calmada. Yo no he tenido problemas con nada, que me atracan, que llego al aeropuerto tarde, que tengo inconveniente con ninguna índole. Por eso no sabría explicarle bien, baby, esa parte, porque no he tenido situaciones. Pero sí hay área mala. Área muy mala y muy peligrosa.
In certain areas, and that's one of the things that I wish they would do better, and I feel like the government should do better when it comes to the trash, the basura on the streets. They don't have enough dumpsters in this area or enough trash designated spots to where people can put trash in it and then the trash truck can come. So it kind of puts a bad light on this area, but they are trying to do better. And that's one thing. And another con for me is the electricity. The electricity in this area, and I don't know if it's just this area or if it's and my wife can expand on it, she can talk about it more. If it's in the whole Santo Domingo Este area or if it's just in our area. And that's something that I know that they're working on. They worked on the streets. They made new roads here. The new calle. I've been saying that wrong like my husband for a long time, y'all. My bad. Go ahead, baby.
Es okay, baby. Es okay. Lo que pasa es lo que yo te digo a ti, baby. En esas situaciones, señores, en sitio malo, de barrio peligroso, la luz a veces no se va. Tienen 24 horas y no pagan la luz. Pero nosotros, los que vivimos en residenciales, que pagamos la luz, ra con ra, que pagamos mucho de luz, señores, no. A veces la luz se va, señores, mire, desde por la mañana, a veces hasta la noche.
But we've been told that they're working on it and they're gonna fix it and it's gonna get better. But we thought that it was getting better. It's still kind of, up in the air. But there's other ways. We got an inverter or imbecile for our apartment and our Airbnb. So that's not really a problem, but we're just saying that when it's hot within the summer months, it's very uncomfortable when you can't run your air conditioner when you want to because there's either scheduled power outages or the power just goes out. Power meaning the electricity just goes out. Like I said, for us, it works for us. Now, what we're saying is these are some of the things that you got to consider if you do decide to maybe spend a little bit less money and you want to be away from the hustle and bustle, all that traffic. This is another option for you, but we just telling you, you are close to the airport and that's another plus like we talked about. But you got to understand that there's always, you got to balance it. It depends.
Claro.
If you say, hey, well, I ain't got a whole lot of money, so my budget is right here, then you might want to consider coming this way.
Véngale para acá.
Coming
Véngale
this
para
way.
acá.
Because you can still get security. You can still be safe. You can still walk the streets in
Claro
this
que
area.
sí.
It's not a problem. You know, just like we always talk about, be smart. Don't be stupid like I
Claro.
was that time at 2 a.m. I mean, but other than that, you'll be straight. And
Claro.
that's the kind of things that make us happy while we here. Because, like I said, this is our apartment, so we chose this area. My wife is from this area, and we enjoy being around this area. And we still have all the things that we need. Of course, we got to drive a little bit further. We want to go to the mall, but any type of, and if we want to go to España, that's only like 15 minutes down the road for us. And we'll go out sometimes and we'll hang out by the water and we'll watch the sunset come down and we'll just hang out and just have fun. So there's a lot of different things that we like to do here. We can go 15 minutes, agua splash. We're in an area where we can do a lot of different things that don't require us to have to be in all that traffic.
Acuario, señora, tenemos el acuario aquí también, el acuario nacional también. De hecho, la están remodelando, eso va a quedar bellísimo. Inmediatamente ya finalizado eso, bueno, pues le vamos a hacer un video y ustedes se van a deleitar de verdad. Vale la pena.
When they finish remodeling it, we definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna do a video on that.
Video. Señora, aquí hay de todo. Aquí usted tiene cine, usted tiene de todo. Ya volví y le repito, antes no teníamos de nada, pero ahora la autopista San Isidro se ha convertido, señores, en una autopista que tiene de todo. De todo. Ahí hay todos los bancos. Applebee's lo pusieron aquí también. Tenemos uno, tenemos Pricemart. Tenemos de todo, de todo, de todo. Dealer. Todo lo que usted necesite, usted lo va a tener aquí. O sea, que usted no tiene nada que buscar en el distrito si usted se muda para acá. Otra cosa que tiene también esto bueno es la tranquilidad, señores. Usted da con un sitio como el de nosotros o un sitio como donde vivíamos antes, que es en el Amanda. Ese sitio, señores, usted hace su ejercicio ahí en el mismo residencial, es sumamente grande, tranquilo, seguridad 24/7. La luz es buena y tiene muchísimas cosas que de verdad usted la va a pasar sumamente bien. No le voy a decir que es muy barato para que no se haga la idea que usted va a venir aquí a vivir con 20,000 pesos en un apartamento, no. Tenga en su mente que de 25 para allá usted puede conseguir un apartamentico pequeñito que pueda pasarla bien, vivir confortable.
In conclusion, we've already talked about moving to Santo Domingo, some of the challenges that you might face. We also talked about the pros and cons of living in Santo Domingo and Santo Domingo Este. We talked about our experiences, what we like about it, what we like about this area, talked about traffic and things like that. So we encourage you guys to give us some of your experiences and if you've been to Santo Domingo or Santo Domingo Este, share it with us in the comment section. Let us know what you think. And if you're planning on coming, let us know. And if we have time, we might be able to link up. I know a lot of people like to link up, and we don't have no problem with that as long as people, they let us know ahead of time. And I will add, things are once again a little bit different because my wife is pregnant, so we don't do a lot of different things in the streets like we used to. So I do need to put that out there that we kind of pump the brakes a little bit on going places. So we apologize ahead of time if we can't get out there like we used to. All right, y'all. Keep it easy, keep it breezy, and we out.